Returning now to our Border Watch, immigration is a top issue for so many of you who say this will impact how you vote in the race for the White House. Both sides saying something needs to be done, but their plans are quite different.
Well, one of former President Donald Trump's key campaign promises, mass deportations for undocumented immigrants. ABC 15's Adam Klepp diving deeper this morning for us into this and the potential impact for the more than 200,000 people without legal status currently living in Arizona.
We will carry out the largest deportation operation in American history.
Speaking at his Glendale rally last week, former President Donald Trump doubled down on his mass deportation plan, drawing big cheers from supporters and big fears from plenty of others.
Yeah, I think my biggest fear would just be being separated from my family.
Karen Velasquez has lived almost her whole life in Phoenix. She says her parents brought her here when she was just 6 months old.
Yeah, well, I am a dreamer. I am undocumented.
Karen, if we're talking on camera, are you not afraid of being deported? Does that not put you at risk?
Yes, it does. And this was actually something I was very scared of my whole life. But as I have continued to, get older, that's something that I've just decided that I'm not going to let it push me back.
The plan to deport people like Velasquez isn't just supported by Trump's base. According to an Axios poll from earlier this year, 46% of independents and 42% of Democrats polled said they'd support mass deportations.
Put yourself in these families' shoes.
Jose Patino is the vice president of Aliento.
And this is sort of some of the awards that we have gotten.
This Arizona organization advocates for people who don't have legal status. Patino believes mass deportations would have a negative effect in Arizona.
We would see tens of thousands of students not show up for school. We would see an incredibly decrease of economic activity.
And Karen tells us people like her continued to come to the U.S. illegally as a result of a broken immigration system. Argument is, well, these people who are undocumented, they came here illegally.
Yeah.
Do you not believe there should be consequences for those actions?
When they're referring to people who came in here illegally, a lot of people don't have years and years to wait in line to get approved to come to the U.S.
Velasquez added she's tired of both sides of the aisle using immigration as a talking point in election years. She says she would prefer to have a legal status in the U.S., but says right now there is no pathway. As for Vice President Kamala Harris, she supported the border bill, which failed in the Senate this past winter, but so far has not unveiled any official policy positions on immigration. Reporting in the newsroom, Adam Klepp, ABC 15, Arizona.
All right, Adam, thank you. It is